This is a woman of many names and talents. Born Natalia Cappuccini, she's also known as Verbalicious, Verbs, Natalia Kills, and Teddy Sinclair. And I am also a person of many names and a huge fan of Natalia. She'll always be Natalia Kills to me. I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and a longtime fan of hers. However, Natalia has gone missing for well over a year. The British-born artist had some drama in the past with Lady Gaga. If you know, you know. And after doing the solo thing for a long time, she started a band with her husband, Willie Moon. The band is called Cruel Youth. But over the last few years, Natalia has been predominantly working as a songwriter. She did Kiss It Better for Rihanna. She also worked with Madonna, Blackpink, and more. And throughout that all, she's continued to release music, but Natalia had gone MIA for over a year. And I was really worried, and so were many of her fans, until today. She just took to social media to explain her absence and reveal the debilitating and nearly fatal multiple health conditions that she's been battling. She says, "To those of you who've been wondering where I disappeared to, thank you for still wondering. I'm not gone, not lost, not dead. Though for a while it felt like I was floating somewhere in between. The truth is, over the past year, I've been recovering from brain surgery for a condition called trigeminal neuralgia. Trigeminal neuralgia, often referred to amongst the medical community as the side disease. Because the pain it causes is so uniquely excruciating and debilitating. I just looked it up online and it says trigeminal neuralgia is a chronic pain condition that causes intense, stabbing, shock-like facial pain. It's typically triggered by touch, movement, or even air currents. The pain usually occurs on one side of the face, often around the jaw, cheek, or forehead. It affects the trigeminal nerve, which carries signals from the face to the brain. Even light touch from brushing your teeth or putting on makeup may trigger a jolt of pain. It could be caused by a blood vessel pressing against the trigeminal nerve as it exits the brainstem, or other causes could be multiple sclerosis, tumors, stroke, or facial trauma that can also cause trigeminal neuralgia. And you can treat it with pain medication or through surgery, and Natalia decided to get surgery. But there's much more to her story. She says, "My recovery has been anything but straightforward. This past year has been a process of relearning to do the simple day-to-day things that many of us take for granted. I'm also adjusting to life with visual snow syndrome, debilitating migraines, limited hearing, and a benign brain tumor." What? Well, I had to look that up as well, and visual snow syndrome is a disorder that causes you to see static. It's a neurological condition characterized by the persistent perception of static or flickering dots resembling the static on an old television screen across the entire visual field, even with eyes closed. It's a neurological condition with a poorly understood cause, but recent research suggests potential links to brain excitability and dysrhythmia. And unfortunately, there is no treatment for visual snow syndrome. What? However, visual therapy can be helpful in adapting to the visual distortions and improving visual function. And they say that some medications may help manage associated symptoms like headaches or anxiety, but their impact on the visual static itself is often limited. And she's got hearing loss and a brain tumor. Oh my God. Natalia continues, being sporadically unable to speak or sing, writing out seizures, losing hearing, and struggling to make out the words on a page adds a layer of complexity to creating work that changes everything. When your identity is so deeply entwined with expressing your ideas, which for me is my writing and my music, to feel cut off from that is a kind of grief I never expected. Missing someone close to you is painful. Missing yourself is truly heartbreaking and bewildering. But today, I'm stronger than I was a year ago, stronger than I was 2 years ago. My body may never return to what it once was, but I'm deeply grateful for what it can do. I feel so unbelievably lucky for all the devotion, care, and support I've received from the truly wonderful, special people I love who stood still with me while my life was on pause and the world moved on without me. Some of the greatest artists created through impossible circumstances. Beethoven, deaf yet undeterred. Mozart, composing on his deathbed. Sufjan Stevens, making music again against all odds. Thank you for the inspiration to get back up and try again. On that note, I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to sharing with you new songs, old songs, blue songs, and true songs. With love from the bottom of my heart, Teddy. P.S. I missed you too, so much. And this was a picture that Natalia shared with the caption, this photo was taken on New Year's Eve going into 2024. My only wish was to walk, talk, chew, and see just enough to be able to leave the house again. At one point, we thought I never would, but challenge accepted. And there I am, back in the world, just in time for the new year. And how courageous of her to share all of these struggles, so many of which persist, opening up to the world about this all. Wow. And she's just 38. Oh my gosh. I love you, Natalia. You know that, I mean it. I send you more strength. You already have so much. I send you light and I send you powerful healing. Hi, hi. Also, her album, As Natalia Kills, Trouble, is a pop masterpiece. I hope one day that album gets the props that it deserves. And I hope that she gets her flowers too, because she also deserves them. You are so talented. Go listen to Trouble by Natalia Kills, that album from start to finish. All killer, no filler. All right, my fam, thoughts? Let's discuss in the comment section.